God damn it.
Hey, watch your mouth.
I'm sorry, but I can't see a thing.
Well, you didn't have to say that.
I can't see because of this monstrosity. I mean, look at this.
Still.
It's nothing more than a request.
Well, you're an idiot.
What? Why?
We're only alive because of the sun.
Yeah, well, we're gonna be dead because of it, too.
Oh.
But I am like, God only knows, 5 seconds away from rear-ending someone or driving off a cliff.
Okay, so what, you'd rather live without the sun?
Yeah, it's gonna blow up anyway.
Yeah, in like 1 trillion years.
Or maybe tomorrow.
Baby, you don't know what you're talking about.
I do.
Oh, really, Cecil? How's that?
Well, for example, in 1 billion years, that sun's going to be 10 times brighter than it is right now.
See, that I can believe.
It's going to be so hot. The Earth will turn into essentially a valley of death, a perpetual desert landscape, with only occasional rain. Life could exist, but it would have to remain underground, or living in the few moist places still left. 3 billion years from now, the Andromeda Galaxy will approach the Milky Way. If anyone were alive on the surface, they would see the most incredible night sky ever seen from Earth, completely filled with Andromeda's spiral of stars. Eventually, the Andromeda Galaxy would collide with ours, obliterating most, if not all, stellar systems. We could be hurled into the darkness of space, or pulled into the very center of the merging pair of dueling galaxies into chaos, utter chaos. As stars form and collide at the nucleus, resulting in constant supernova explosions everywhere. If Earth is still here, another 500 million years later, the sun will become 40% brighter than now. The oceans all evaporate. 2 billion more years. The sun's core runs out of hydrogen and starts its first red giant phase, growing 1.5 times bigger and 2 times brighter. 6 billion years from now, the sun is an official red giant, 170 times bigger, 2.5 times brighter. It takes up the predominant part of our sky. Another 500 million years, the sun fuses helium to shrink back to only 10 times bigger, only 40 times brighter. The Earth, if it could endure that, it would be a barren rock. Like Mercury is now. The epitome of all deserts. Silent, except for the wind. And then in only another 100 million years, the sun runs out of helium. Too small to fuse carbon or oxygen, it enters its second red phase, 200 times bigger, 3,000 times brighter. It consumes Earth. 100 million years goes by, and the sun begins to pulse every 100,000 years, dispersing more and more mass each time, until it throws off all but its hottest innermost core to become a white dwarf, a kind of star that comprises 90% of the universe's star population. Jupiter, Saturn, and Neptune might still be around. But because of the sun's smaller mass, they no longer are held by its gravitational pull, either disappearing into space or colliding into each other. Our solar system will be turned into a cloud of gas and dust. It will look very much how it did when our solar system began, nearly 7 billion years before. 7 billion years. The sun cools and becomes a black dwarf. 10 billion years. All white dwarf stars in the universe also become black dwarfs. Soon all galaxies lose their dead stars to intergalactic space. And then shortly all galactic clusters disperse. Disperse so far away from each other that material, matter can never reaccumulate, ever, into new stars, as space continues to constantly expand. After that, each and every single individual particle that used to comprise the known universe drifts forever, further and further away from each other, out, out. We'll have to have something figured out by then.
God damn it.